What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room. It's Whiskey Wednesday night. Mash and Drum time. Epic. Elijah Craig Barrel-Proof Battle Royal. It's going down tonight. I may or may not, maybe fall off the old chair. If you guys, remember this. I fell. That was amazingly 2.5 years ago when I fell off the chair after doing all three, I think 2019 or 2018 Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs in one sitting. And tonight I'm doing six, so maybe I'll fall off twice. No, I'm only kidding. Welcome in tonight, guys. Happy to be here. This should be a really fun stream. Tonight, for me, this isn't just about, drinking some epic whiskey and tasting some great epic Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs. But, there's been a lot of talk about how, people feel like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is kind of, I don't know. I don't think it's going down in quality, but I think the big hitter batches that we were used to early on are kind of, I don't know. They're not as current. They're not as common as, the batches that are like, you know what I mean? So listen, from my perspective, any Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, a 12-year-old uncut, unfiltered Heaven Hill bourbon is always going to be delicious, no matter what. We're literally, splitting hairs here. But I did want to do this tasting because I wanted to see if there is a noticeable evolutionary difference here, or de-evolutionary. Like, is there a big quality drop off as we get to the later batches? Are they less oaky? Are they less spice driven? Are they less oak driven? Are we getting sweeter rather than, dense and dark like some of the early batches were? So that's really what I want to do this. So I selected my favorite batches from each of the years, going back to 2017. And I'll go through what batches are in this mix tonight. Of course, my favorite C918 of all time is in the mix, so we'll see how that does if it still ends up being my favorite. Obviously, some of these bottles have had a good amount of airtime in them, so we'll see how they do. I think it'll just be a fun stream to check out tonight. So let's say hello to everyone in the chat. Got a bunch of people that came in. Enrico was first. Tim Gorgeous is here. Ben Hernandez, Justin Kim. There's Tim Gorgeous. What's going on, man? Ham Turkey's in the house. IC86. What's going on? Justin Jenkins is here. He's sipping some Bardstown Founders. Brett Marquette in the house. What's going on? Let's see here. Angela Good. She's so psyched about this. Yeah, me too. This should be fun. I drank a shit ton of water before I did this, guys, so hopefully I could stay somewhat, coherent tonight as we go forward here. Eric Desmarais is here. Yep, can't go wrong with some hitter ECBP. Let's see. Karen B. Ford is here. Nice to see you, Karen, as well. Kenneth Rathburn's here. Nice to see you too, bud. Cameron Lochner. If this is a battle royal, then I'm giving 2-1 odds on Jason C getting knocked the F out. I'm gonna Ultimate Warrior this shit. That's right. I gotta get the guns out. I'm gonna Ultimate Warrior this. Slapshot is here. What's going on, Slapshot? Nice to see you, man. Jamie Williams here. Mike Franklin. Mark Eminecker. He just popped his great bait. That's awesome, man. Hope you like it. Mark Mace's in the house. William Wiley, what's going on? Whiskey Nose. What's up, buddy? What's going on? That is the man, the myth, the legend. Everybody go check out Marty Party over at Whiskey Nose. Steve Lomas here. Top Dog in the house. What's going on, Top Dog Bourbon? Nice to see you. Old Man Crypto is here. Free Patriot. What's going on? He just wrote S. What's up, Jason? Cheers, everyone, says Dave Markowski. Honest Charlie says, I'm moving and have to move 26 totes of bourbon. I'm not going to count. I know it's over 300. A lot of this is Jason's fault. Yeah, my bad. Darrell is here. What is going on? Wade Ward is here. Sugar Kitty. Christopher David. Nice to see you, man. Bourbon. He just wrote, I fell. My bourbon journey is here. Tornadoes in his area. Stay safe, buddy. Yeah, I also just want to like mention if somehow we lose the feed tonight, it could be the power going out. You know, some really hot. They've been like shutting the power off randomly here in Ohio, especially in my county where I live. So if the stream cuts out, you will know why. Yep. Hey, the Bourbon Van's in the house. What is going on, guys? Everyone needs to go check out the Bourbon Van. Amazing videos. Tim Cornet is here. What's going on? Young Pei Chang, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you. Thunder Dan's here. Coleman Stull is here. Cheers from Ohio. Pop 'em, don't watch 'em, and mash 'em. That's right. And a bunch more people coming in. I can't keep up. A bunch of people. I will try to say hi as much as I can. Julie Like is in here. Lifetime Whiskey, the other half of Lifetime Whiskey, also known as the Boss Hog, Julie L herself. Nice to see you. Dustin Macklin's here. Everything Spicy. Oh, crap. Everything Spicy. We got to do that chip challenge. I keep forgetting about that. It's staring at me. I can't do it tonight because I'm going to have all these damn whiskeys. But JG is here. Todd Ritter. All right. Awesome. Everybody, before we get started, please mash the like button down below before we get started. First and foremost, I'm going to get the palette working here. This is a pick that's going to be coming out for the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club actually this week. This is a brand new rare character. If those of you out there do not know what rare character is, this is MGP, 6-year-old MGP that was distilled in MGP but aged in the Old Taylor warehouses at Castle and Key. So this isn't like your regular brand MGP. This has a lot of just great flavors. I can't stop drinking it. I keep going back to it and having pour after pour. This is going to go live this Friday for the Match and Journey Club members. But tonight I am going to be giving away some bottles. So I'm going to give away a bottle of this rare character. Before, when it goes live. So any super chat tonight will get you in the running. I'm also going to be giving away, if you have not heard of the legend of the Spice Jam yet, the Nulu Spice Jam. I'll be giving away one of each. There is Scotty in all his glory, dunking the basketball. Look at it. It's glorious. Spice Jam is here. And I think Darrell Stewart has a 1.75 of that Weller Special Reserve he's going to be giving away as well. So any super chats tonight will get you in the running. Whiskey Nose, if you're hanging around there, Marty Party, or one of the mods, if you don't mind keeping track of the names, let me know. And we'll get going tonight. Who else? We got a bunch of people in here tonight. Bourbon Bites is here. What is going on? The Average Drinker. I don't know where that came. Average Drinker. There you go. Whiskey Nose says, I gotcha. Old Man Joe's here. Thank you so much, guys. Christopher David just popped the Nashville Mash and Journey ride pick. The nose is yeah, Christopher David. Wait till you taste that thing. I'm telling you, cherry Dr. Pepper all day long. Dan Like is here, the other half of Lifetime Whiskey. Dan, that stream the other night by the pool was hilarious. So I hope you just keep doing live streams out there by the pool. Let's see here. Everyone just jumping in tonight. This is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Dusty Dan coming in with the first. Crack that Mountain Vernon. Oh, I will do, man. Will do. Dusty Dan coming in with the first $5 super chat of the night. Pop him if you have not bought the new Loose Spice Jam yet. What are you doing? Especially if you're a cigar smoker. Tim Gorgeous. Yes, I am Alessio. I'm here. We Want Freedom says, Master Drum, you should stream on Rumble. Also, they don't take as much of a percentage for the super chats. I don't donate to you because I don't want to support Google. Evil company says, We Want Freedom. All right. I don't think I've heard of Rumble quite yet, but I'll check it out, man. Let's see what else we got here. His Natural Baron company ended up being here. He hasn't cracked it open yet. Let's see. All right. I think we're all caught up. So first things first, I want to get into this Elijah Craig Barrel Proof flight pretty early on because I'm going to have to take my time through it. There's a few in here that are 130 proof. So before we get started, let me tell you exactly. Well, first, cheers. Whiskey Wednesday. What the hell am I doing? Cheers, guys. Let me know what's in your glass, what you're sipping on tonight. Hopefully, any of you out there are keeping nice and cool if it's super hot by you. Thank you, Mitchell Martin. Thank you, Top Dog. This has like there's a buttery, very, very buttery quality to this whiskey. It's extremely viscous. It's very spicy. It's got a lingering finish, as you guys know I love. A little of that MGP, citrus comes through, that cinnamon. But man, this thing just coats the palate. Goes on for days. Absolutely love it. Robzilla, I second the rumble. Okay, B520 for the world. All right, we'll see what happens here. Master Drum, I'd like to add a pour pack to your giveaways tonight. It'll include a pour of the new Hardens Creek Jacobs Well. All right, Todd Ritter's he's gonna add a pour pack to the giveaway tonight. Awesome. Thank you so much, man. We're all going to be on Rumble soon if YouTube comes after alcohol channels like they did cigar channels. Literally did 90% of it. Yeah, I heard about that, Popham. Crazy. Copper Wolf, ECB fall on your ass type of show. Should be interesting. Calumet 15 and 1792 foolproof. Okay, good choices. J-Max, all they do is dirty deeds. It's the Spice Jam. Oh, man. Black Bourbon family's in the house. Raise the drinks up casually. That's right. They're here. What is going on? Jason and Brandy, nice to see you. All right. So that's what we're going to do, guys. Here are the ECBPs that are going to be in the running tonight. So I had to try to remember exactly which ones were my favorite from like back, way back when. So I went as far back as 2017. So in this blind tonight, and let me know in the chat if these are any of your favorites or past favorites. C917, which came in at 131 proof. C918, which is my personal favorite of all time, 131.4 proof. C919, 136.8. B520, 127.2. I wanted to throw an A in the mix just to see what happens. So I took A121 from last year, threw that one in the mix. That's 123.6. And just to keep things interesting, I really wanted to see how that B522 does tonight in this lineup. I know it drinks easy, but I wanted to see how it would actually, does it die in this blind or does it stick out because it's so easy to drink? 121 proof for that one. So that's going to be the blind lineup tonight. About a third of the way into the Spice Jam, really starting to open up, but give me that rare character, says Ian Neff. You got it. So Blake Martin says C919 for the win. Justin Jenkins, C919. I don't know, B520, I kind of thought in the back of my head could win it because it is one of my favorites. But shit, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? All right, before we get into the blind tasting, there are a couple different labels I do want to talk about tonight. So it is time to see what's on the TTB. All right, guys. So first one up that I pulled down from Coming Whiskey on Instagram is this weirdo. You guys know I'm done buying Jefferson's, and this one definitely made me giggle. You ready for this shit? Jefferson's Ocean, aged at sea, New York edition. Straight bourbon whiskey cut to proof with world famous New York water. 98 proof. Okay. This definitely made me giggle a bit. Whiskey Tornado suggested Elijah Craig blend, 1/3 EC18, 2/3 of favorite sweet. I'm trying that out tonight. Oh, I think he told me about that one. I got to try that. Yeah, so cut with famous New York water. Now, New York water is famous for a couple things. For making really good bagels and making really good pizza dough. Like cutting bourbon with that, I mean, I hope it's not the Hudson River water, or I hope it's not like, I don't know. Listen, New York, in all seriousness, New York actually does have, some of the highest rated water in United States. How, I don't know, but they do. So I'll be interested to get a sample of that one, but I'm certainly not going to drink. Certainly not going to buy a bottle because I think I'm pretty much done with Jefferson's. Exactly. Is it H2O from the Hudson? As the official New Yorker whiskey tube, hard pass. Let's see here. Yeah, New York water. Yes. And giant deli sandwiches. Oh, shit. So yeah, so I don't know. I just thought that was hilarious. I'm like, they're actually using the New York water as a marketing tool, and I don't know. Jefferson's does not ever surprise me with their marketing tactics. I'm telling you, wait until we see Jefferson's roller coaster. They're gonna put some barrels, strap those bitches on a roller coaster, and run it through like 120 times, and then call it, you know, the Scream Machine edition or some shit. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen at some point. They can find a way to securely strap those barrels in a roller coaster. It'll happen. Okay, here we go. Next one, and this is pretty interesting. Coming from Old Forester, huge brand, 1984 John Higgins Legacy. So this is a single barrel, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a universal release. But for those of you who do not know who John Higgins is actually he's somebody that's worked at Old Forester for years. He's a father, a husband, a son who carried on a rich family legacy and left his own lasting impact on the next generation at Brown-Forman. So just kind of like the President's Choice, I believe that this is a select from John Higgins himself. John Higgins he's actually the VP of Brown-Forman. If you look on LinkedIn, he's a VP regional director. He's worked there for a long time, and it looks like he's going to have his own bourbon release coming real soon. Now, if you look at the back label, which is here, every now and then a barrel comes along that is in its pure form, a quintessential example of Old Forester, a precious unicorn that is balanced yet robust and classic all at the same time. This whiskey is as unique as the man for which it was selected, a father, husband, and son who carried on a rich family legacy and left his own lasting impact on the next generation of Brown-Forman. So should be, like I said, I couldn't find if that's going to be a national release. Or is it going to be distillery only release? Kentucky and maybe a few other states only. I guess we'll find out. But anytime Old Forester does a new release, that definitely gets my attention. So we'll see if we find any more information on that as we go forward. So real quick, water touched by Sully's jet landing doesn't count as voyage. Let's see here. 1984 Old Forester Stranger Things edition. Oh, that would actually be a good idea. Dan we are actually drinking a pre-mixed Bullet Old Fashioned. Dan, it's funny you bring that up. I was recently on a podcast with some local guys here in Columbus, the Bourbon Hunters. If you guys haven't listened to their podcast, please do. And one of the episodes we got blinded with a couple of pre-mixed bourbon mixers. I'm sorry, old-fashioned mixers. And Bullet, I'm not going to say where Bullet placed, but Bullet did really well with its pre-mixed old-fashioned cocktail creation or bottled cocktail. So, man, Dan and Julie like it. Maybe we were right when we picked that one, when we really liked that one. So yeah, a couple of other quick news notes. Heaven Hill broke ground on a $135 million distillery called Heaven Hill Springs Distillery. Four Roses Bourbon just invested $23 million in new warehouses. So it'll be interesting to see what that means for Four Roses going down the road. Of course, these warehouses haven't been built yet, and we still need to fill barrels to fill those warehouses. It'll be interesting to see what happens as we get closer to 2024, 2025, when supposedly we may see a barrel shortage at that time. So we'll have to see what happens and how that comes along. But I don't think that's just a Four Roses problem. That's a bourbon industry problem. They just can't fill them fast enough for all of us whiskey enthusiasts in this day and age. Let's see here. What else? Frey Ranch is released a limited edition single barrel rye. I don't know if anyone got to try that yet. Let's see. Woodford Reserve released their new toasted oak grain. I think a couple weeks back there was a long line for that one, and I think that's it. Those are kind of like the newswire tidbits that kind of came across my computer. So let's see. Aaron Williams, I'm hoping it means more awesome Four Roses picks for the Master Journey Club. Yeah, we probably won't see those, though, for like 10 years, though, man. Most of those picks are about 10 years old. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see here. I want to kind of catch up real quick to a lot of the super chats. I really want to say thanks to everybody for getting in the mix. Mark Mace. Let's see here. Alan P. No, we're just about to get started here on the tasting here. Mark Emanecker, thank you so much. Yes, Coney Island Roller Coaster Edition. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It wasn't bad. Yes, Uncle Nearest also expanded. That's one of the whiskey brands that's growing really fast and no one's really talking about. B520 is the GOAT. We'll see how it does. Yep. Let's see what else. And I forgot I killed my C917, so I can't try all 6 tonight. Shane says, cheers, can't wait for the tasting, putting out hitter picks and content as always. Thanks, Shane. And we are moving along. All right. So again, if you guys are just tuning in tonight, we're giving away a bottle of our latest pick coming in this Friday, the Rare Character for the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club. I'm giving away the epic Nulu Port Finished Spice Jam, which is I think it's an 8 or 9 month finished 120 proof bourbon from Nulu. Scott and I got to pick this one. We didn't know what to expect from this one, but it ended up being an absolute beast of a bourbon. Absolutely love it. And folks from our group are starting a lot of folks got them this week, and we're getting a ton of great comments on it. So also up for grabs is Todd Ritter is putting in a taster's pack that's including the new Jim Beam Hardin's Creek, which I'll be getting a couple bottles, getting one of those each pretty soon, I think, when they come in. I have a patron helping me get one of those because I couldn't get it shipped here to me. And then also Darrell Stewart has a 1.75 Big Dog of Weller Special Reserve in the mix tonight as well. So a lot of great bottles and prizes tonight. Let's see. Corey Myers, let's do some merch, man. Did some for Bourbon Night and Bourbon Junkies. Your turn. Corey Myers, let's do some merch. Okay. Hit me up on themashanddrum@gmail.com. Let's see what you got. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to take one more sip of this. I'm going to cue up some music. So, are my Mets still losing right now? I know they were getting their asses kicked earlier. Let's see. 10-1. Jesus Christmas. I don't understand. The Mets kicked the shit out of the Brewers yesterday. Well, it wasn't kicked the shit out. And they won 4-0, and now they're losing 10-1 tonight. Damn. All right. Let's play a couple tracks here. Yeah, no, I don't want that crazy hip hop stuff. No, thanks. Let's do this. I always like doing this stuff. All right, here we go. Yeah, no. Let me go to. You know what? I like these guys. Let me do this one. All right. Little 80s jams. All right, let's do this. Let's line them up. Here we go. Brewers figured out how to hit. Yeah, it looks like they did. Mike Meyer. I wish I could pick a Rush song right now, but ain't gonna happen. I'll be demonetized very quickly. And I wouldn't want that to happen to a Rush song. That would suck. All right. So as a quick reminder here, guys, let's go over what's in this blind here. Again, real quick, C917, 131 proof, C918, 131.4 proof, C919, 136.8 proof, B520, 127.2 proof, A121, 123.6, and B522, 121 proof. All right, so here we go. We got a lot of just crazy shit in this one. Yep, 6 ECBPs, folks. That's right. I do it for you guys. I'm gonna need some help from the Mandalorian. This is the way. A lot of water in between. So, who caught the latest episode of Obi-Wan? Anybody yet? I'm gonna go on the first one here, guys. Oh man. This is going to be a fun blind tasting. I just want to compare the noses right now because I want to see if some of these are as dark and rich as I remember, or are some of these just going to start getting really light and sweet. This one so far is definitely giving me a lot of, oak and richness. A lot of just cinnamon, like cinnamon toast crunch. It's cinnamony. It's graham crackery. Damn. Obi-Wan is freaking awesome. Yeah, Obi-Wan is good. Rest in peace. I'll watch Kenobi after the show. Darrell's off, so he watches Obi-Wan first thing upon waking up. Chad Wallace is rooting for the 919. Logan Mertz says, okay, I got to throw my hat for the Spice Jam. There you go. All right. Let me know if you guys in the chat have picked up any. I like talking with you guys. Are there any new bottles that you guys have picked up in the chat that have really impressed you? Let me know. Is it a barrel pick? Is it a new offering? Calumet 16 and some of these other new bottles that are dropping in the market right now. Let me know in the chat if you guys are picking these up. Hardin's Creek. I mean, I know Todd, what did you think of the Hardin's Creek from Jim Beam? That 2-year-old whiskey, is it worth that $80 price point, $90 price point? I want to hear from you guys. Whiskey Row, another great channel, guys. Jay, thanks for being a legend. Cheers. I love the 6-way high proof taste, and nothing ever goes wrong with that much. Well, we'll find out later when I try to get up the stairs and see what happens. Green River, $35 bottle. Yeah, I agree, Ron. Ron, how the frick are you, man? Ron. Julie L. She got a Cal. So I got to try that Calumet 16. I have one on the way in my own bottle. I'll be reviewing soon. But the first time I tried it, I thought it was freaking delicious. Really enjoy the Calumet 16. I've heard a lot of folks saying they really like the Calumet 16. Steve A says Disco 7 is excellent. I'm a fan of the Discovery 7. All right, let's go to the second one here. This one's very oak driven. Very oak driven. Ooh. There's like a... Man, what is that? This one's got the little bit of like a cherry Garcia thing going on in here. Oh, the nose on that one's awesome. Finally got to try the New Riff Rye 100 and Bourbon Bottle Bond. The rye wins hands down. I think that's where New Riff shines for me, is their rye whiskeys. Their bourbons are okay, but I think their ryes are stellar. Dude Pool's having a Starlight Honey Barrel tonight. Oh, Dude Pool, one of the hosts of Bourbon Hunters. Welcome in, man. Disco 8 is getting the stave finishing treatment from Ron Miles. Ron is one of the regional reps for Bardstown Bourbon Company, so he would know. Let's see here. How's the ECBP compared to the ECBP? Dan L says benchmark foolproof for $30. Has anyone done benchmark foolproof versus Stag Junior? I know Stag Junior is obviously older, but I like the nose on A better. This one isn't, it's a little bit flatter. All right, let's go to number 3 here. Oh, number 3. Number 3, now we're getting into candy zone. Number 3 is super sweet. Sweet candy here. B got a little flat. A's got the oak and cinnamon bomb. Write that down. Good time, Charlie. Rare Wednesday night off work, enjoying a pour of going 96 and a 70. Oh shit! Appreciate all you and Scott do to bring selection in the group that some of us may not see otherwise. Hope you're enjoying that one. Let's see. Drew P compared benchmark foolproof and Staggy Junior a few months ago. It wasn't close. Okay, that's what I would think. I would think that it's not that close. Todd Ritter, if I missed your answer, what did you think of the Hardin's Creek from Jim Beam? Yeah, 3 now is getting into a little bit more of a sweeter profile, a little bit of that butterscotch note. This could this be the B520? I think it has the butterscotchy one. I don't know. I like the nose on that one. All right, let's go to number 4. Stag Junior over Bent. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Oh, number 4. Shit. All right, number 4 has all the things. Number 4 has the cinnamon, the oak, and the sweets. A little bit of cherry and butterscotch all mixed in. It's kind of like a mix of the first 3 in one nose. Oh, see, this to me, this is what you want in Elijah Craig Barrel Proof right here. I'm literally just writing all the things. It also has a little slight barrel char note to it. It's got that Heaven Hill nuttiness. Jason, what is the best somewhat available barrel proof? Somewhat available barrel proof. I mean, how can you not go with Rare Breed? I mean, I know Knob Creek single barrel isn't considered barrel proof, but it's pretty freaking close. I would put Knob Creek single barrel in there. Nobody really ever talks about it anymore. I think once they got rid of the 15-year barrel picks, like Knob Creek 120 proof single barrel, just kind of like nobody cares about it anymore. I don't see why. It's a 9-year age statement. It's 120 proof. Yeah, it's not labeled barrel proof, but it's pretty damn close. Remember, they're going in the barrel at 125, so 5 proof points lower. I mean, some of my other favorite barrel proof available ones that are around, I would say, man, I dig the Penelope barrel strength batches that come out. And I've kind of lost my faith in Bookers a little bit, unfortunately. I don't know. Are you guys still interested in Bookers anymore? I mean, if Stag Junior was readily available, a Colonel Taylor barrel proof, I'd probably put those 2 up there, but those are mainly ghosts for the most part. Boo Booker. Some of my favorite KC picks were around the 11 to 12 year range. Does anybody drink Bullet barrel strength anymore? Nobody talks about that one. All right. D, so far, easily the best nose out of everyone. All right, let's go to E. Ooh, E has like a funk, like an old oak funk to it. This has like remnants of some of the Elijah Craig pirate bottles that are like my favorite. Oh, Maker's cast strength. That's a good one to call out. What about Maker's 46 cast strength? Nobody really talks about that one. I mean, it's pretty relatively available. I mean, if you look around, you can definitely find it. Trying to think. Man, you sit here and you try to think of like barrel-proof whiskeys that are relatively available. I love the nose on was this number 5 or letter E, whatever you want to call it. This one has a little bit of what letter D has, but with a little bit more oak funk to it, which makes me think maybe this could be one of the 7s or the 17 or the 18 maybe. Because I feel like those older batches had that. And that's what's missing in the batches today. I mean, not everybody likes oak funk, but I kind of dig it. Yeah, the Four Roses barrel strength picks would probably be right up there for me if they were more, if they weren't just picks and they were more readily available. Oh, yeah, Boone County 107. That's pretty damn good for sure. Chattanooga 111. Man. Stellum Rye, particularly the Serpent's pick. Okay. I like that idea. All right, so this is sweet, but it's got the oak funk. I'm just going to call that one oak funk. I dig that one. All right, last but not least. Oh, we are back in Candyland right here, guys. This is holy hell. This might be the sweetest one out of all of them. It's super sweet. This is holy shit. That's like candy. Like I said that C was a candy bomb. C doesn't even hold a candle to D. This D is like someone just took some like Betty Crocker vanilla frosting, mix it with a little like strawberry quick, and just fucking threw it in your face. It's so insanely sweet. Man, I wonder which one that is. Now, I remember the B522 being pretty sweet. I wonder if that's what that one is. I don't know, man. That one is really sweet. All right. I picked up an August Buckner 13-year barrel pick. Was really impressed. Very flavor forward. Yeah, that's I mean, I think they're pretty good, Chris. I mean, they're basically sourced Barton. It's 1792. Barton distillate, single barrels. It's a lot of the stuff that we see in Calumet, a lot of the stuff that we see in the higher age. A lot of different companies. Sam Houston was using Barton. Calumet's using Barton. Even Justin's House of Bourbon did a pick, and they used some Barton as well. Which brings me to 1792 Full Proof. I don't really feel like that's a super ready available bourbon at all. If it was, I think that would probably be up there for me too a little bit. But some of those could drink really hot. I just wish, I don't know. Some of those could drink really hot. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Yeah, DC. I agree, man. I think Calumet 16 is the bee's knees. Let's see here. Amazing. Yeah, Sam Houston and Calumet slap. Specs in Dallas here has Rare Breed for $36. Damn, I'd be buying a bunch of those. Let's see. I'm sitting on a Sam Houston 15. I haven't cracked it. Let's see here. B522 had great nose, good front palate, but no finish for me. Weird for 121 proof. I totally agree, Justin, and we'll see how it falls in here. What's up, Tony Two Toes? Alessio, I'm glad to see you're well, good sir. Nice to see you too, man. Yeah, Rare Breed. Yeah, Rare Breed for the win. Free Patriot for sure. Dickel Tabasco Castrate is amazing, says Blaine. Oh, and how can we forget Jack Daniel's single barrel proof for a great barrel proof whiskey. I won't say it's bourbon, even though it does qualify as bourbon. But I don't want to make people too crazy in here. God forbid you call Jack Daniel's bourbon. I still see arguments online of guys saying it's not bourbon. It's not bourbon. I mean, Jesus, guys. I mean, I can't say how many times enough. Chris Fletcher and Lexi Phillips, the two master distillers at Jack Daniel's, came on this channel and said that Jack Daniel's is a bourbon or could qualify as a bourbon. So, I mean, right from that, just hearing that, argument over. So stop bitching and moaning about it. It's done. It's done. I don't care what anybody says. Dude Pool. Joseph praises what's going on. Bell Mead, formerly cash strength, but now reserve, is one of my go-tos. Yeah, I like that one, Spencer. I like that one a lot, too. Yeah. By the way, Mash and Journey Whiskey Club has two, not one, but two Jack Daniel's single barrel proof single barrels coming hopefully in the next few months. We'll see when. Oh, 21090, good call. Traverse City barrel proof rye picks are amazing. I dig those. All right, it's time to start tasting these. Here we go. I don't want to fall again. We'll see how this goes, guys. Cheers. Wish me luck. 6 ECVPs, baby. Here we go. Oh, wow. That is just a monster. And maybe because it's my first one, I did drink something beforehand, and that one still slapped. Holy hell. Big Vic's backyard says, Jason, if Blue Run is a bourbon, Jack Daniel's is definitely a bourbon. Interesting article about Blue Run that I just saw pop up in Forbes, how Blue Run is sneakerizing the bourbon industry. And, you know, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I do have another like collecting vice, and it actually is sneakers. I love sneakers, and but not just Nikes. I you know, just all different types. Asics, Nikes. I just love sneakers, wearing different ones and stuff like that. And when you think about the origins of Blue Run, you know, guys from Facebook, bottle design from Nike, how each release is kind of limited. The butterfly is a different color, you know, different colorway. The same thing they do with sneakers. Building that rapport with the, you know, one thing Blue Run is very good with is they're very good with communicating with their with anyone that asks them a question or any of their customers that have bought their bourbon before. They're very good in that sense. So I think in a way they're kind of taking the sneakerization and moving it over to whiskey and bourbon. Now, I mean, I get it. It's a great marketing tactic. Obviously, it works for the sneaker industry, but I don't know. Maybe part of it just bothers me because they're so blunt about it. But I mean, honestly, I'm kind of over it. It is what it is. It doesn't mean I have to spend my money on it. You know, that's up to you guys. I used to collect. Oh my God, collecting sneakers, how nerdy, spend your money on collectible card games like a real man. Shit. Let's see here. Drinking some of Hock and Cannoli. Thank you for that. All you do. Any meetups in the future? Yeah, I think we're planning, I think, to try to do a meetup and actually at Sagamore in Maryland. I think we're trying to. Yeah, I like New Balances too, Justin Kim, for sure. Unless you ask them where the juice came from. Exactly. That's the one thing they won't tell. Well, I think everyone kind of knows that their younger stuff is Castle and Key. It's their sourced older stuff that they won't tell you where it's coming from. 210 says, I own one pair of sneakers. You sound over it. Well, I mean, I don't get as angry as I used to over it. You know, that's what I mean. All right, back to letter A here. Oh my God, A. Whatever the hell A is so good. It is dark. It is rich. It's got like this, I'm not getting much sweet, but this has like that chocolatey, oaky, cinnamon-driven, like flavor profile that some of the older ECBPs have had. Now, whether this is an older one or a newer one, I don't know. But what I can tell you is that the viscosity of letter A, that one's going to be tough to beat coming down the line. So we'll see how that one fares. But so far, that one is an absolute beast. AB Bones in the house. What's going on? Todd wears white Reeboks. Yeah, it's no different than people collecting ponies. It's a thing, you know, butterflies and ponies and sneakers and all sorts of shit. All right, actually, I'm going to need some sips in between here. So let me get, this is the way. Just to let everybody know, that is not official New York water. That's Ohio water. Could always use a new bottle of the channel at work. Drink one for me. Cheers, Jonathan. Van Newberg. Nice to see you, man. Julie L. saying hi to Amy. Hey, Rebecca Page is here. Nice to see you. All right, so B on the nose came off a little flat. Let's see what it does on the palate here. So the palate on this one is okay. It's good. It's solid. I don't think it comes close to what A brought forth, but I just like spoke like I was like in freaking Game of Thrones. I do not like what this brought forth. B is as classic Heaven Hill, like nutty profile gets. Chocolatey, nutty, very vanilla, caramel driven, very spicy. This one is definitely on the higher end of the proof, or at least is drinking that way. Not as refined as A, though. A was the one that really came off with like all the flavor, but it was spice, not just proof. Yeah, I'm still digging A from the two. Big Vic says, I'll give it a try on this giveaway. All right, man. Moving back to Columbus after 10 years. Tips on hunting there. Dan S. Hunting has gotten real crazy in Columbus. You got to know exactly what stores get what, which day. And then you have to be willing to usually line up to get something fat because it'll sell out like that. I'm not sure if the Giant Eagles, are the Giant Eagles still doing Saturday morning releases like every Saturday? Let's see here. Mash and Drum in May took ECBP C917 around Scotland report from everyone I met. Went over great. The Grail YouTube channel just reviewed it. I got to check that out. I drink and I know things. Rebecca collects Funko Pops, liquor, and dog and cat hair, apparently. Oh, and Walmart packs. Does not collect tongue and earwax. Yeah, nope. DC, when is the next Stag Junior batch drop? I think fall. I mean, sometimes we do see a summer release, but I haven't heard anything. So I'm thinking maybe fall. We'll see. You know anyone with a membership at No Soliciting in Columbus, Dublin? Pretty good list there. Oh, yeah, they do have a good list there. I don't know anyone there. Dude says yes. Yeah, they're still doing the Saturday morning drops at Giant Eagles. So you can wait in line at Giant Eagle and wait online to try to get one. Sipping Nice, C919. Wow, be thankful you have power for this stream. Aaron Williams, all the water so you can finish the flight instead of the floor. This is the way. That's what I'm hoping. Brian Kramer, Jason, are you heading up with the Junkies in the park in August? Yes, I will be there with the Junkies in August. Looking forward to it. We're also, me and the Junkies, we're planning a stream, I think, beginning of July. Just going to be hanging and smoking cigars and just talking whiskey. So I haven't collaborated with those guys in a while, so I'm looking forward to it. Chad Wallace, how many of those ECBPs are fresh cracks? Actually, none of them. None of them are fresh cracks. These are all somewhat open bottles. I would imagine that the newest one is the B522, wherever it is in the lineup. So C was kind of like a sweeter candy type of flavor profile. Let's try it. Man, that is, and it stayed like butterscotchy on the palate. You guys, you know how much I love that shit. I'm digging number 3. Ron Miles Junkies, maybe we'll have some of the Matt Porter Barstown blend in there for people to try. Yes, Ron Miles. Do you see them doing an Elijah Craig barrel-proof rye? I do. I get asked this question a lot. I totally see them doing it. If Old Forester can do it, if some of the other companies are putting out all these barrel-proof ryes, I think we could see Heaven Hill easily do it. Now, whether or not how they roll it out, remember, Elijah Craig barrel-proof, just the 94 proof rye that rolled out was a very weird rollout. They started in very select states. They went to states that had a big cocktail culture. They wanted to roll it out at bars soon using cocktails, get bartenders, get them to buy in. And then once that happened, they started rolling it out to the rest of the country. I could see the same thing happening from a barrel-proof rye perspective, seeing that some, rye is a big deal now. Like a lot of people just love ryes, doing different things with them. Heaven Hill definitely has the capacity to do it, especially, expanding and the amount of warehouses they're building. I don't see why that wouldn't be in their plans. Cast strength Pikesville. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Speaking of Stag, the other day I was in the kitchen and heard my Glencairn hit the coaster in the room to run back and see my daughter take a sip of my Stag Junior. Are you serious? And Devin, man, my heart hurts for the Rangers. I don't know what happened. They played really good the first 2 games, and then just shit hit the fan. I don't know what happened. Sagamore cast strength, I think, is a delicious cast strength rye. I don't think it gets talked about enough still. Rebecca Page says, good luck to the winners. Everyone stay safe and cool in this crazy heat. Dude Pool says, I haven't had the M&J rare character, but the picks I've had from them have been really good. Thank you so much, dude. I saw a sneak peek with Fred Minnick. Definitely had a favorable opinion on the JD Triple Mash. The JD Triple Mash was easily my favorite of the two new releases. The Bottled and Bond, the regular Jack Daniels Bonded, it's good. It's a nice 100 proofer. I still rather drink the single barrel proof rye as a higher proof version of Jack Daniels. But that Triple Mash is unique enough, and especially at that $35 to $40 price point, I think the thing is it's a steal. I think it's different, it's unique, it's Jack without being overly Jack. So I think that's one of their best releases in a long time. Let's see. Turn Up Friday, my Bottle National. So about it scheduled for delivery. Woody woot woot. Oh shit! Is it Joseph Brazo and Dusty Dan's birthdays today? Oh shit! Well, geez. Cheers to you twos. Everyone, raise your glass for Dusty Dan and Joseph Brazzers. Oh, and she's 2 years old. Oh my god! I don't even know what to say to that. Your 2-year-old's drinking Stag Junior. She's like, it's good. I really like it. It's good, Daddy. It's good. JD Bond is straight up peanut dust from the outside of the shells in a good way. Wife and I had a great cocktail out called the Banana Stand. Old Forester, banana liqueur, other stuff came on the other night, and she had recreated it with birthday bourbon. Fuck my life. Oh, shit. Yes, Kenneth Rathburn. I do watch The Boys on Amazon. Fucking killer show. And I will say, if Dan Like is still in the chat, Dan and Julie, you guys have turned me on to the show Peaky Blinders on Netflix. I'm not like all the way in it yet, But I can see why that show is getting such good press and why people are loving it. So that's like going to be my next, like in between watching episodes of like Obi-Wan and The Boys, I'm going to be watching Peaky Blinders. So I don't know if anyone in the chat watches that show, but shit, I'm all in it. Shout out to your liver after the CCBP battle. Yes. Evening, Jason. Joining late, but just cracked H817. Yeah, that is a damn good one. Yep. Yes, everyone smash the like button while you're here. DC says Peaky fucking Blinders. That's right. Yeah, C is just a much sweeter profile than A and B. A little bit more butterscotch, a little bit actually touch of maple syrup on C as well. Really digging C. Good finish. It's not the smacker in the face like A is, but it's good. All right. I'm gonna need DC just finished season 6. Yeah, I got a lot to catch up on Peaky Blinders. Shit. I figured Jason just watched old Dean Martin concerts. Sometimes I do. Sometimes. Hey, what's up, Adam Dorman? Looks like an epic blind in front of you. It is. Let's see. Jason, you got to try the Bushmills Prohibition-style Irish they made to commemorate Peaky Blinders last season. Yeah, where the hell is that? That sounds fucking amazing. I definitely want to try that. I love Cast Strength Rise, man. I'm still on the hunt for the new Middleton Dare Gaelic. The Kyle Begwood edition, man, do I want that so bad? I don't know if Ohio gets those. Ohio gets the other Middletons. We get the Barry Crockett. We get we get some of the other special releases from Middleton. Will we get the Dare Gaelic? I hope we do. Yeah, cheers to the birthday boys. Thank you, Angela. All right, let's go to D. D had all the things on the nose. Let's see if it has all the things on the palate. Oh, my God, yeah. Try the OKI Reserve yet? Seen them popping up here. Have not tried it yet. I have a sample on the way to try that one. Here we go. Hey, wise guy whiskey guys in the house. Shut up and drink. Gotta love the wise guy. D didn't quite live up to the hype on the palate as it did on the nose. The nose is better than the palate, I think, on that one. Lamar Azul, hello, Jason. Greetings from South Korea. Holy shit, we got someone from South Korea watching. The ECBP costs $320 here. Crazy, I bought one C918 for $120 in Portugal earlier this year. Lucky me. Yeah, C918. It's in here. We'll see how it comes out. That A, I don't know what the hell A is. I think A is going to be – actually, A and C might be too hard to beat. We'll see. The Master Drum, I got a couple of the Middletons from this year. I can add that to your package. Darrell, I don't even want samples, dude. Where did you find those bottles? I want to know where those bottles are. I definitely want one of those. All right, so now we're going to go to E. This one should be interesting. This one has like that sweet – I was getting like that sweet oak funk in this one. 10-2 on the Mets game, for your information. Yeah, that's not good. Is it not over yet? Or is it over? Oh, man. E has a nose. All right. I'm going to shut up because I really want to drink this one. Here we go. Oh. E is really good. He's another hitter. He's got the dense, like that dense oak. The funk is there. The rich, like that Heaven Hill, like chocolatey, like almost like burnt caramel, like creme brulee is right there on top, right on the front of the palate. Gets back there, spice, black pepper hits the mid palate, and then as it finishes, you get some of like that sweet, funky toasted oak. almost like a barrel char on it. Alan Pulowski, just finished the Batman with my wife. It was more painful than my hernia surgery last Tuesday. Except Paul Dano, I need a drink to recover from that. I think we talked about the new Batman movie a few weeks ago. It's a lot darker than I think people were used to, you know, coming off of some of the other Batman movies, especially the Christopher Nolan ones. You know, those are some epic. I love the realness of the Christopher Nolan ones, and I think the Batman has some realness, but also has a fantasy vibe, but also a very dark fantasy vibe to it as well. I'm feeling sick and lucky. What's up, Henry Turner? House of Dragon, Game of Thrones in August. Yes, can't wait for that. Any word if they're doing a Sam Houston 16? I heard a rumor that Sam Houston is not releasing any other bottles. Anybody else hear that or read that? Just from my people telling me. I don't know if it's coming out. Darrell Stewart, Master Drum. I have a Tree 6 and 7. I have 1 and 2 in my local. They're $5.25 though. That's about what they are though, I think. Not darker as much as more. Oh, you thought it was more emo, Joseph Brazo? Sorry, Tim. All right. Oh my God, E. E has this mix of like I said, like that dark, rich, like creme brulee note, a little bit of butterscotch, but on the back end, then it goes to like dark oak, sweet oak, and like that little bit of like an oak funk to it. It's got like a dusty quality to it. E is going to be up there for me, I think. Yeah, it's creme brulee in a glass. I mean, creme brulee but like creme brulee, you overcooked a little bit. It got a little bit smoky. All right. Let's see. Mash and Drum, the College Humor, Batemans beat them all, in my opinion. Oh, Batman's, yeah. Saw the Batman in the theater. My ass fell asleep. Anyone see the new Top Gun? I saw the new Top Gun a few weeks ago, and I loved it. I dug it. I thought it was pretty damn good. You know, love or hate Tom Cruise, that dude is you can't fuck with that guy's like commitment to his roles. That guy's crazy. All right, last one here. This was the Candy Bomb. Less than an hour in, you get a chance at M&J pick. Every $5 super chat gets you entered in the giveaway tonight. Right now, the odds are pretty good. Let's get the chats up. That's right, guys. Tonight, we are giving away 1 bottle of rare character. This is 6-year MGP that was aged in the old Taylor warehouse as a Castle and Key. It's crazy, different, and good. It's not what you supposedly know of MGP as far as flavor profile goes, but it's pretty damn delicious. Giving away the epic Spice Jam. This is the Nulu port finish. This is one of the other picks that we did. A lot of folks are starting to get this week. They love it. Also have a Weller 1.75 Weller Special Reserve bottle from Darrell Stewart and a Todd Ritter tasting pack, sample pack that includes the new Hardin's Creeks from Jim Beam. The new Top Gun flying scenes were epic. The non-flying scenes were not. Has Tom taken acting lessons? I mean, maybe maybe he hasn't. I don't know. Same movie as old, but with the football instead of volleyball. Still great. And another old Porsche. Yeah, that Porsche at the end. Oh my God, it was so cool. So cool. All right. All right. This is the candy. So let's see what it's like on the palate here. That is all sweet, but no. I'm gonna have to go for one more sip of that. Could this one be the B522? Because I'm getting like a lot of that sweetness. I'm getting a lot of the candy, but I'm not getting like the finish. Now, like I said, I have some bottles here that are pretty far down, so I'm not sure if some of the air affected some of these. I mean, I'm sure it did to some extent, but nice little finish on that one. Not overly texturally pleasing. It's not. It goes by pretty quick. It's kind of a sneaky finish, but it's very sweet, very easily drinkable. Now, is that the B522 that I threw in the mix just to see what happened, or is this one of the bottles that's been open quite a while? I don't know. Whatever this one is, I feel like this could be like a crowd favorite because there's no. It's not overly punchy. It's not overly spicy. The proof doesn't burn you. Like, now I'm going to go back to letter A, and I think that letter A is just going to crush it. Oh, yeah, everyone always forgets about Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder. Come on, epic character. 410 in chat, only 26 likes. 26? I got 26 likes? 126 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button below, just if you get a chance. Got a bottle of the Nashville Barrel Company coming in a couple weeks. Excited, got it based off of your last live stream. Whoever gets those Nashville Company picks that Scott and I did for the Master Journey Whiskey Club. By the way, there are still ryes available online. I know they're expensive, but if you enjoy a very unique rye whiskey that tastes like cherry Dr. Pepper, you will not be disappointed. Got any blends? Says Apple Crow. Appreciate what you do for the whiskey community. Thanks, Tim. EJ says, late fee for showing up late. Have you ever done a Larceny Barrel Proof versus ECBP? Yeah, in my opinion, the Larceny Barrel Proof doesn't really measure up quite yet. Remember, Larceny Barrel Proof is it's a pretty young whiskey. You're only looking about 6-7 years old. So I don't think it's that. You're gonna find a lot of enough, age to go against, what ECBP brings. Let me bring in a little bit more rock and roll music here because I'm sick of this synth shit. All right, here we go. Let's go to browse. Let's do some of. Let's see. I feel like I'm stuck in a video game. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I love these guys. Oh, here we go. Let's do this, guys. All right, we're going to keep it here. Any ECBP is a winner. There are no losers in there. I agree, Jeff. They're all pretty good. System Trend, the Master Drum. You see Smoke Wagon will be releasing the uncut, unfiltered rye soon. Yes. Not only are they releasing their uncut, unfiltered rye, but they're releasing 2 different mash bills. One that will be proprietary. And then after those 2, one's a bottle and bond. One is a proprietary mash bill. And then one's going to be a malted rye. So you have the bottle and bond with the proprietary mash bill. You're going to have the malted rye release that they're going to do. And then to cap it off, they're going to blend both of them for a 3rd release. So a lot of crazy, cool rye whiskeys coming out of Smoke Wagon very soon. So if you guys like rye, you like Smoke Wagon, you like... Now, this isn't going to be your typical 95.5. These are going to be the low rye mash bills that they're blending. Also the malted rye, and again, then the blend of both at the end. So Aaron Chepanik just kind of killing it over at Smoke Wagon. All right, we're going to run through this one more time, reverse order, see if I can kind of get my bearings here before I start feeling all this. Here we go. Stuck in a Windows 95 screensaver. Best bourbon, obviously Blanton Single Barrel, isn't it everyone's? Cheers to the chat. Cheers to the Ambassador Jason. Now go hit like, you freaking embarrassments. Where online can I buy your picks? So, Old Toad, we have a couple of picks available at Keg and Bottle right now. The new loose Spice Jam is available right now on Keg and Bottle, as well as our Westland pick, Westland American Cast Strength Single Malt pick. And as far as anything else, and then our Nashville Barrel Company rye pick is still available at NashvilleBarrelCompany.com. If you go to their single barrels, you'll see the Mash and Journey Cherry Dr. Pepper pick available. So those are the only ones that are still available, guys. Oh, there it is. Brent Marquette. He picked it out. Any cigar blends? Not yet, but we're hoping to get one next year, possibly with Starlight. So we'll see. Hey, what's up, Loch Ness? Nice to see you, bud. It's been a while. Nice to see you, man. Yeah, the NBC picks. Nashville Barrel Company spends a lot of the reason why their stuff is so expensive is because they spend a lot to get these like more premium barrels, which is why some of these younger picks just crush. So, you know, it's interesting though. All right. I'm surprised those Weller and EHs have lasted that so long in your backdrop. Yeah, I don't really go to them often. That's the thing. I just don't. They're good, but I just don't go to them often. I'm actually going to be switching that out soon. I'm going to convert all my Buffalo Trace. I'm going to put it on my shelf over there, and then I'm going to bring all my wild turkey and bring it over here. So that's what's going to be happening soon. Wild Buffalo Trace over there, wild turkey over here. All right. Back to this one here. This has to be the sweetest Elijah Craig Barrel Proof I've ever had. It is so sweet. Just candy in the glass. I mean, a little bit of like cherry candy, a little bit of, man, that's crazy. It's crazy sweet. All right, I'm going to take some sips in between here. Josh L says, running late tonight. Cheers, man. I will do a Mash and Journey sampler 5-pack for giveaway, too, if you want. The 4-gate and the Obtainium. Oh, shit. Josh L. Okay, we'll throw that in the mix. Josh L is going to do a 5-pack sampler as a giveaway tonight as well. Shit, that's awesome. That's right. Leave the trace, bring the turkey. Tim Gorgeous, really? Dad joke? Love it? Okay. All right, let's go to E. E was one of my favorites, I think. F definitely was the sweetest one. Let's go to E. Oh, Jesus, E. E's getting like better and better every time I go back to it. The nose, everything. I'm feeling this song right here. Oh, man. E is up there. E is in the upper echelon of this tasting. Yes. Oh, no, I don't want that one anymore. I want E. I think tonight, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go out in the heat and have a nice little cigar, relax, try to get my bearings after this long, epic blind tasting here. But wow. I'm going to circle E. E is one of my favorites. We'll see which one E is. All right, let's go to D. Now, D for me, on the nose, all the things on the palate kind of fell off a little bit. So let's see what happens here. Several have asked, so for all of us turkey freaks, where did you get the shirt? I got it at Wild Turkey. So when I was lucky enough to go to Wild Turkey to do the two Russell's picks and the Kentucky Spirit pick a couple weeks ago, I grabbed this shirt. Real bourbon, no apologies. It actually has like a Wild Turkey logo on the back. Can't really see it there. There you go. So, yep. So Kenneth Rathburn, tell me your order. All 6 Masters keeps. Who won? I would imagine the Cornerstone stuck out, and so would the Revival. What does everyone think the top 3 of this blind will be? That's a good question, Darrell. What do you think? C920, definitely top 3, says Bubble Bath. If you're partying with a bunch of Craigs, is it a sausage fest? There's a lot of Mr. Craigs in this lineup. Okay, so I circled E. Let's go to all the things. Let's see if it does any better on the palette here. It is good, but it's not bringing what E is bringing. I actually think I like F over D. F is very, very sweet. But I just like the flavors overall over this one. I'm going to start kind of marking these off here. All right. Jason and Laugh You Butt Off when Live Wire Whiskey go on Women of Whiskey and model the leggings and croc tops. What is happening on Women of Whiskeys? I don't know if I want to see that. B520 for the win. Robert Gerber says Old Fitz 17 is overrated for the secondary price. I think any Old Fitz is overrated for the secondary price. Old Fitz, I think, is perfect at retail. You're paying like $10 per year at retail, which is basically what you pay now for like the Calumets. Like Calumet 14, Calumet 15, Calumet 16. You're basically paying around $10 per year of aging, which I think is fair. But the Old Fitz, the way people try to... Old Fitz is very weird to me because it's in that bottle that won best bottle design, by the way, in my tournament. By the way, next week here in the Mash and Drum, we're going to be doing a bottle design tournament again, except we're not doing modern bottles. We're going dusty bottles. So we're going to go dusty bottles. I'm going to see if Dusty Dan can come on. We're going to talk about some bottles, and I might have him on. We might drink some Dusties, and we're going to have you guys vote a tournament style, just like we did with the bottle tournament, the modern bottle tournament, and vote on some bottles to see which one reigns supreme. So that'll be next week here on the Mash and Drum. Should be a lot of fun. Everybody's been asking me to do the bottle tournament again with some older style bottles. So that's going to be next week right here live. So tune in for that. Let's see here. Old Fitz wins again. that'd be actually pretty epic. Donut Turkey and Bowling Pin Old Forest are my early picks. Those will definitely be in the tournament for sure. All right, let's go to C and see what we got. So C was also kind of candy forward, but it wasn't as sweet on the palate. Oh no, C's very good. Oh, C. I see you. C is giving me everything that a good Elijah Craig barrel proof should be. Sweet up front, oak char, little pop of cherry, little pop of like that smoke from the barrel, little bit of you get the caramel, you get the vanilla, and then it kind of ends with like this really just beautiful spice, black pepper. Tiny bit of like pipe tobacco on the back end of that one. Ooh. C. C has definitely become a favorite in this one as well. I'm circling C. E, C. Well, we're going to go back to B once we get this here. A scale of 1 to 10, how master you? I'm actually not. I actually feel pretty good right now. I'm telling you, I could probably read a book right now. I'm not that bad. He said, I did actually catch that. I did say Papa Cherry, which I probably should not say. Let's see here. All right. Old Crow Chessman should win the Dusty. We'll see. Chessman will be in the mix. But there are some old bottles I feel like I'm going to try to grab that maybe not a lot of people have seen. And we'll kind of throw them in the mix and just see what happens. Some of the old Four Roses bottles are actually really cool looking. Some of the old decanters that they brought out. So you guys can gonna it should be an interesting night next week. It'll be fun. When are we getting E.H. Taylor Cheetos Flaming Hot? Well, I mean, the next Elijah Craig, the next Colonel Taylor like mega release is going to be the Cast Strength Rye this year, I think. So, most of us, mortals will never get to taste that one, but we'll see what happens. I think it's still going to be a good release. I do like the E.H. Taylor Rye. It's one of the most not talked about rye whiskeys, but that's because nobody really gets to try it. It's really hard to come by. Demonetized. All right, B is good, but I still don't think it does what C and E do. It's just a solid Elijah Craig barrel proof. This, like I said, this was the most Heaven Hill profile ECBP I think in the lineup. Just all that peanut forward, like peanut butter, a little bit of a tiny bit of like a jam in there, but it's mostly peanut butter. Let's see here. Honestly, I love Cream of Kentucky more than E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. Okay. The Master Drum also compared Johnny Walker Black to Famous Grouse, and as Eric Wade said a while back, they are identical. All right. I got to go back to A because I feel like A is going to be in the mix to be one of the hitters here. So we may have a top three. This will actually work out nicely because E and C so far they're in the mix for my top two. Let's see if A comes in as could get in the top three here. Yes, A can. A can do it. A can do it. All right, maybe now I'm starting to feel all this Elijah Craig barrel proof, guys. Master Drum for the win tells you that it tastes good and the history of why it's awesome. I try. Dude, you should be sampling out of the Boba Fett mug. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna have to go back to the Boba Fett soon. The Mandalorian. A is just like a beast of flavor. All right. A, C, and E are my three favorites in this lineup, guys. So A, C, and E. These are my top. These are my three. They're not in the specific order yet. I just want to make sure that I don't want to lose the order. Let me go back to the Mandalorian. Can you recite the alphabet backwards for us at the end? ZYX, TUV. I don't know, dude. I can't. I don't know if I could do that sober. You don't try. You do. There is no try. I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, so these A, C, and E are my three. I just need to figure out what order I'm going to put those in. First, let me do the B, the D, and the F as my bottom three. I kind of like how this worked out because there are three very distinct standouts here in this lineup. So let's see what B, D, and F bring to the – well, I already know I like F a little bit more than D here. God, F has no fucking finish. Maybe I don't like F more than D. Yeah, I kind of like D more than F. Oh, yeah, D has the finish, man. And then B. All right, so as I go through these, there's one distinct thing that I'm picking up. My top three have one thing in common, and it's the amount of oak and spice that's prevalent in all three of those compared to the other three. These three are either very proof heavy, or just like overly sweet, or really don't carry a finish or aren't as complex. I'm curious if the top three are older and the bottom three are newer. So we could kind of see if there's an evolution or a correlation. Maybe there's just a big mix. Who knows? We'll see what happens here. But man, B just, I don't know, there's something about B that's not doing it for me. I mean, it's good, but there's nothing that's like standing out. Again, B is just like classic Heaven Hill type of flavor profile. D, I do like D over B. So I'm going to put that there. And then the Candy Bomb here. It's extremely sweet, but there's absolutely no finish. So I'm putting that last. So this is my order for the bottom three. Boom. All right, now it's down to A, C, and E to get my my final here. Hennick says F is definitely B522. We'll see. I might agree with that. I might agree with that. A121 is in the top three. I forgot the options. So for any of you guys that forgot the options, C917, C918, C919, B520, A121, and B522. Those are the ones those are the ECVPs in this blind tonight. I gotta really finish this soon before I fall off my fucking chair. Woo! All right. Feeling all right. You guys could probably pretty much ask me anything right now, and I'll tell you. Go ahead. Ask questions. Ask away. The Master Drum, when are you going to tell us that the Mando mug has Spice Jam in it? Oh, man, if it did, I'd definitely be on the floor. Holy shit. Hashtag unsubscribe. How many glasses do you see in front of you? I definitely see 6. I'm okay. Looking a little toasted. I'm actually feeling okay. No, not C920. No, I went, well, C920 is good, but for me, for personally my flavor profile, I like B520 a little bit more than C920 because of all that butterscotch. That was me, though. Black Bourbon Family, the last sneakers you bought. Air Force One Jordans, the red and white Heritage, the new ones that they dropped a few weeks ago. So the Air Force One's Heritage red and white Jordans. Whiskey Mountain, sorry I'm late here, Jason. A hell of a flight. Hope to see as many of you as can make July 10th, 9 p.m. That's right, Whiskey Mountains. Everybody has to support Adriana on July 10th. She's going to do her Alzheimer's fundraiser. Already 25 bottles up to win. Adriana, I got to connect with you because I'm definitely going to throw some bottles in the mix for that. I hope there's an air mattress next to your chair. Also, let's go Avalanche, says Darren Clary. Top traits of Yankees fans. Top traits of Yankees fans. Usually, they're smug. They are, most of them, not all of them, most of them are kind of uneducated as far as the history of the Yankees. They just kind of jump on the bandwagon. Not going to say all of them, but a good amount of them don't know shit about the Yankees. They just jump on because they feel like that's who they need to root for. Also, entitled. Yankee fans, entitled. They think because of the Yankees, it's not like they need to play the games to win a championship. They should just be given the trophy at the end of the year. Man, fuck the Yankees. It's a terrible question to get me all riled up. Jesus. Yankee fans, arrogant, smug, but loyal. They are very loyal. I will give them that. What's your favorite whiskey and why is it Blue Run? William Wiley. Okay. A, C, and E. Let's do it. Let's see which my top favorite is in this top three here. Here we go. Yeah, the Braves, man, about to go 14 in a row. Well, the Nationals are terrible, so they're playing some pretty bad teams right now. But I hate the Yankees too, but that's just because I live in the South. I don't even watch baseball. Says Super Tuna Dude. God, A is just delicious. All right, let's go to C. All right, I think I like A over C. C is a beast, but A just has something extra to it. All right, Mandalorian, I need you. It might come down to E and A. E and A are... I got to go back to E now. E had some shit going on. Oh, my God. The nose on E is ridiculous. It's like dusty, but modern. It's old, but it's new. It's got just all the things going on. Oh. All right. C is moving to third. E and A are in the mix for first and second here. I just don't know which one I like better. I think we're close to impression hour. All right. Give me somebody you guys want me to do an impression of, and I'll do it. Hit me. Running a bit late tonight, but can't wait to see. Oh, shit. I thought we were losing the Glens when you tried to show the back of your turkey shirt. No, I'm okay. I'm all right. Let me move these back a little bit because the focus is not working here. I think I have my top four. Good times as always. Other than Old Forest and Woodford Reserve, what toasted barrel would you pick? Going shopping tomorrow. Man, for a toasted? I'm trying to think of regularly available toasted bourbons. I'm saying if you could get your hands on the Penelope toasted, the Penelope toasteds are really good. I mean, Elijah Craig toasted, mixed reviews on that one, but that's a nice toasted bourbon as well. The Elijah Craig toasted does kind of a nice job on that. Are you saying toasted or you mean double oaked? Because there's a big difference. Let's see here. Taylor Swift. I can't do Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift writes so many songs about her ex-boyfriends and them breaking up with her that I feel like somebody should write a song about Taylor Swift saying, maybe it's you, Taylor. Maybe it's you. Just saying. Marlon Brando, The Godfather. Okay, I think I could do this one. I made him an offer I can't refuse. Oh, that wasn't terrible, but probably not good either. Kermit angry at Piggy. Piggy, sometimes you just really Get my bacon in a bunch, Piggy. Piggy, screw you. I'm going to the lily pad, to the pond, to think, how come that just turned into Bill Cosby? I would like to talk to you. No, that was all wrong. Oh my God, no. Oh yeah, Nulu toasted. That's a good option. Can you do an impression of a tater who saw the last Blanton sell as he walked in the door? Fucking damn it! I waited online for 4 hours. Damn it! God! I want my Blantons. I only need the N with the 2 fucking dots. Damn it! All right, that was my impression of the tater. Yeah, it's too soon for Cosby. You can't do Cosby. Fat Albert. Hey. Shit. I don't know if it's gold. Impression of a tater at Yankee Stadium. Shit, these fucking Yankees they're like Blantons. They're so fucking good. They're so like Blantons. They're Blantons good. They hit homers. I love Aaron Judge. He is my god fucking Blantons. The Yankees are the Blantons of baseball. I fucking love it. All right, that's my Blantons. That's my tater baseball guy. Do Bill Clinton. Do Bill Clinton. What if I could do Bill Clinton? Sometime. No, I can't do Bill Clinton. I don't know if I do Bill Clinton. All right, let's try to figure out between E and A. What's my favorite here? You sound like Kermit doing an impression of Christopher Walken. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Can you do an impression of a Mets fan when they inevitably implode? Yeah, Maurizio. I don't really think we do much. We'll just kind of throw our hands in the air and we just concede that same old Mets. I don't really think there's much of an impression there for that one. Larry the Cable Guy standing in a 4-hour line to buy Blantons. Shit, you kidding me? There's no fucking Blantons out here. I waited on this fucking line for 7 hours. There's no fucking Blantons. I just want a fucking horsey top, motherfucker. That's my Larry the Cable Guy. That's just Jason every August. Yeah, pretty much, Darren. We'll see what happens as the season goes on here. I think I have to give it to A. A is an absolute beast. All right. Here's my final ranking. A, C. I'm sorry. A, E, C, and then whatever the fuck the rest of these were. I don't remember. All right. Let's find out who won this blind lineup. I'm so glad I'm not drinking anymore because this is getting heavy. All right. JC, cream of the crop with a Westland 9. You all missing out if you don't have it. Just got it yesterday. Matthew, how good is that fucking pick? I don't know why there's still more available. That Westland cream of the crop pick is unreal. That's right. Get her done. That impression is post All-Star game exactly. Matt Porter impersonation. I can't do Matt. Matt's like another entity all his own. Blueberries. Son of a bitch. Motherfucker. This son of a bitch just took me back downtown. Blueberries. That's my Matt Porter. That's about as best as I can do. ADHD. He's serious. It's not bad. Fucking rare breed. Listen to Matt at 1.5. It's life changing. I don't know if I could do that. Can't do Matt without mentioning elderberries a lot. Yeah, Matt has a style all his own. All right, guys, you guys ready to find out who won this blind? Then we're gonna do some giveaways. All right, should be gonna cap off this night the right way. And I'm still feeling pretty good, guys. I'm a professional. Remember that. I can't wait to see some of this content as clips on Matt Madness 2023. I don't know if I'm gonna do Matt Madness 2023. I suck. I can't handle the pressure of the 30 seconds in Matt Madness. I will concede that so many whiskeys go through my head, and I always feel like Matt is like trying to trick me, and I overthink every selection. And I think that's why I suck at it. I need to like figure out a way to just like clear my head and just go with my gut, because I overthink every fucking selection, and I'm terrible at it. Ugh, that was so frustrating this year. I was so pissed at the end of that round when I lost. Oh my God. I can't even tell you how pissed I was, but I still love you, Matt. All right. Last place. Is this last place? Really? Last place. This was the flat one? It was. Last place goes to, see if I can find it here, A121. And as you can see, A121 does actually not have a lot of bourbon taken from this bottle. I threw an A in the mix just to see how it would do. And obviously, usually the A's for me are not my favorite. So that means, wow, A121 did not. I really thought that was B522. A121 coming in last. Holy shit. Okay. Enrico Juan said, haha, that batch sucked. Yeah, I think the music too throws me off, but whatever. I mean, whatever. All right. This is second to last. So second to last goes to C917. So C917 coming in at 131 proof. This was the one that I said that was a little bit just kind of on the flat side. It was very good, but it didn't have characteristics that stood out like the rest of these. So holy shit. Yeah, it's good, but not great. So C917 coming in fifth. All right, finally got a chance to see a live Mash and Drum. Woohoo. Ralph Handy, welcome in, buddy. All right, let's go to, let's see, fourth place here. This is getting scary now here. Here we go. All right, so interesting. So this one, B520. The B520, one of my favorite batches, gets and you know that actually makes sense in a blind for me, because as good as this one is, standing up to some of these other ones, I'm not sure if it stood out. But what's fucking freaking me out is the B522 is still in this blind. So that's a little bit weird. Let me make sure I read that right. Yeah, B520. Oh my God. All right. Third place. This one is the B522. So B522 somehow makes its way into the top 3, which is fucking nuts. Yeah, blasphemy. B522 in the top 3. B522 ended up third. Maybe this gets better with some airtime. I'm just saying. It's been sitting. It's been getting a little bit better. And here we are. B522. So that means in the top 2, let me see what's left here. I think we have 2 C batches left, right? We have my favorite of all time. So let me cross these off here. So A121, you're out. C917, you're out. B520, you're out. B522, you're out. That means C918 and C919 are my top 2. So holy shit. So these are the top 2 right here. So that means the older batches that I have always felt are my favorites are the top 2. So stop playing with my emotions. Here we go. Second place, my favorite of all time, C918, which means C919. C919 at 136.8 proof ends up being my favorite of this blind tasting. Holy fuck. Wow. And I got to tell you guys, C918 and C919, these 2 right here, those things fucking smack. They are, I mean, these 4 were good, but these 2, C918, C919, are above and beyond. I think these 2 batches, they somehow stand apart from the other 4 and are just fucking delicious, delicious whiskeys. My goodness gracious. Darrell Stewart said, yep, called it. All right. You want to blend them all? You want to make a Megatron mega blend? Let's do it. And while this is sitting and mixing, let's give away some shit tonight, guys, before we head on over to Women of Whiskeys. All right. So C918, again, C918 for the win, 136.8 proof, C919, and then second place, right behind it, C918, 131.4 proof. What I will say in this blind, the thing that stood out for me, both in the C918 and the C919, is that they both had an older, more oak influence to it. And I think that's what made it. Now, the B522 getting into third, I don't know how the fuck that happened, but it did. Maybe it's starting to get even better over time, but I would not sleep on that B522. Even though it's an easy sipper, I think it has a lot of flavor. And I think that's what stood out against the rest. Even though the rest may have had more spice and more of a finish, I think the B522 has such like an initial punch of flavor, and I think that's what stood out to me. So, but we're going to have this mega blend right here. I'm going to just mix that shit. There it is, guys. Look at that. Look at that beautiful color of that Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Come on, guys. Look at that. So the B522, the notes for me, which, let's see. Let's go back to my notes. So that was the... Yeah, A and C. So E was sweet oak. Let's see. Oh no, E was that one. So C was the candy, the creme brulee one. That was the B522. That ended up being like the butterscotch bomb for me. It was really sweet, and that's what I really liked. I mean, butterscotch for me is the note that I look for in a great, great whiskey. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this sit. And because I'm so much in the mood for butterscotch right now, I'm going to break out one of my favorite bottles of all time while we're going through the giveaways here. So let me grab that. I'm getting up. If I fall off my chair, you guys know why, okay? I'm just going to try to ease over there. Okay, here we go. I made it. All right, OGD. Dusty goodness. This is if you guys like butterscotch, this is a butterscotch dream right here. Old Granddad, dusty bottle from 1984. This is what I'm going to cap off the night with. 86 proof. Oh my God. I can't even tell you how good that smells right now. I wish there was a such thing as a smell-o-vision, smell-a-YouTube, smell-a-tube, whatever you want to call it, because it's glorious. All right. 7 bottles, 8 if you can't keep. I have 175. Chair fall. Here comes the fall, y'all. Notice these. Yeah, I was not going to stand up. Yeah, look at the color of the OGD. Look at this, guys. Look at that beautifulness. You can't even. I mean, this stuff is gold. Oh. It's honey, butter, Werther's candy, butterscotchy. There's really not a finish to it, but I don't care because the front of it has everything that I love in that. Man, yeah, it's an old bottle. This is one of my my prized possessions. I love this bottle. I've had this bottle for a little while. Still have a nice fill on it. All right, let's give away some shit tonight. Marty Party. Aaron Williams, this is 1984. 1984 for this OGD. Distilled and bottled under United States government supervision, the Old Granddad Distillery Company in Frankfort, Kentucky. Yeah, like I said, 86 proof. Oh, it's so good. This is that United Distiller shit right here. So fucking good. Okay. Save some of that for when we have Star Trek replicators. I have no doubt that if there was a smell-o-vision, there'd be a channel dedicated to guys passing cats. All right, 115 entries, Whiskey Nose. All right, first thing we're going to give away, let's give away a bottle of this fucking hitter rare character right here. Rare character. I will send you guys a bottle before it goes live this Friday, whoever wins this one. I'm going to go with my favorite baseball player of all time, Darryl Strawberry, number 18. Marty, who is number 18? Yeah, the Dusty stuff is where it's at. There's nothing like it. Dusty Turkey, Dusty Old Granddads are probably like my favorite like bottles to sip on. I mean, but this bottle right here is the ultimate. This is the ultimate Dusty. And this kind of goes with the theme tonight. These are the bottles that are just bourbon like this in this bottle right now. There's nothing like it. You could tell me George T. Stagg, William LaRue Weller, Pappy Van Winkle. I don't give a shit. This crushes everything. Everything. Maybe not like, some of the old Dusties like Old Crow and some of those specialty bourbons are really, really great. But like, people talk about Pappy and they talk about, the BTAC and all that bullshit. This bottle right here, these old Elijah Craig barrel proofs, these 12 years, the old pirate bottles will crush any bourbon like that people, like salivate for. This thing right here is the bourbon this is the epitome to me, the pinnacle of what bourbon is. I would put King of Kentucky up there with this as well. But this thing right here is ridiculous. J-Max wins the rare character. Very, very cool. J-Max. I just burped. I'm going to write that down. I'll just tell you guys now, JMax, shoot me your email. Shoot me an email at themashanddrum@gmail.com. And I will, send me your address and your phone number, and I will get your bottle to you as soon as they're available. So, JMax, congratulations on that one. Yep, those are the best. Congrats to JMax. What's the definition of a pirate bottle? I don't know. I feel like they just kind of call this a pirate bottle because it looks like a bottle that a pirate would drink from. Not really sure where that came from, but yeah. Jason, I was drinking a pirate bottle last night during my Bourbon Journey live stream. Dude, Top Dog, tell me, how good is that stuff in that bottle? That stuff crushes any bourbon I think that has, like Russell's 13, it's really good. This fucking crushes it. Colonel Taylor barrel proof, very good bourbon. This crushes it. I don't know what other allocated bullshit is out. I don't know. Freaking most of the old Fitzes, this crushes it. Just saying. 139.4 proof of oaky deliciousness. I'm going to have a sip of my old granddad here. All right, next up, we're going to give away a Spice Jam. A Spice Jam. I'm going to pick another number. Let's go in the higher tier with 112 entries. Let's go with number 99. Marty, give me number 99 for the Spice Jam winner. What do we got? Yeah, the cheesy gold foil turkey isn't as, remember, it's 101 proof. It's not going to have the punch and flavor that this has, but that cheesy gold foil turkey is pretty amazing for sure. Bourbon Lens I didn't realize they had come. Oh, Bourbon Lens is in the house? Oh, shit. Bourbon Lens. Pingree 13 is epic. I will say that. That's one of the bottles. I have a video coming out real soon. It's actually an ADHD whiskey challenge. If you can only, keep 5 bottles, what would they be? I probably just mentioned a couple of them, but you will see a video out pretty soon about those. Winner, Mark Mace. Mark Mace, congratulations. You win the Space Jam. You are email me at themashanddrum@gmail.com to claim your prize, and I will get your bottle out to you. Congratulations, man. All right. Third bottle up that we have up for grabs tonight is going to be the 1.75 Weller Special Reserve from Darrell Stewart. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. He donated that bottle for us. Darrell Stewart in the chat. Why don't you throw out a number between 1 and 112? What do you got, buddy? Bourbon Lens. If nobody's listened to Bourbon Lens yet, another great podcast on bourbon that you guys should listen to. I really enjoy their content. They're very in depth, but also not, they're not too serious, but they're serious at the same time. Bourbon Lens, love you guys. Bourbon Lens, when are we going to do a collab? Let's talk about that soon. Definitely email me. Let's see here. 109, and that bottle is actually it's a 1 liter. I'm sorry, it's a liter bottle. All right, liter bottle number 109. Marty, who do we got? Man, this old granddad is good. Rebecca Page. Rebecca Page. Congratulations, Rebecca. Rebecca is actually one of the original winners, I think, season 2 of Blendageddon. Season 2 of Blendageddon, Rebecca Page. She won with a very simple blend of Old Grandad 114 and Old Forester 1920. I'll never forget that blend. Rebecca Page, congratulations. Now we have 2 different sample packs. We're going to add, let's see. So the next sample pack we're going to give away is the one from Todd Ritter. So Todd Ritter is going to throw in the sample pack, which it will include the Hardin's Creek from Jim Beam. I'm going to throw out, so Todd Ritter, if you're in the chat, throw out a number between 1 and 112. By the way, details for Blend Again are coming soon, and it's going to be bigger than ever this year, guys. And we're going to have more judges. We're going to have 3 categories, not 2. We're going to have 3 different categories, and yeah, the prizes are going to be pretty epic. So get ready for a Blend Again. I think what is this? Blend Again 5 coming up? Yeah, it's going to be good. I would say about August we'll probably start doing the announcements, and then September we'll start getting the entries and then kick off the tournament. So if any of you guys are working on your blends right now for Blend Again, get ready. Each week a new judge, not just me. Each week will be a different challenge, a couple different categories. We'll see what happens, but Blend Again is coming very, very soon. So winner number 4, Top Dog. Top Dog. Awesome, man. Top Dog, you win the sample pack from Todd Ritter. Congratulations. Top Dog, email me at themashanddrum@gmail.com. I will connect you with Todd, and he will get you your sample pack. I'm trying to remember who put up the last sample pack of all the Mash and Journey samples. The Mash and Drum said, "Oh, Rebecca says I already have that bottle. Give it to someone else. I'd rather have a sample pack." All right, so this is what we'll do, Rebecca. I'll move you to the Mash and Journey sample pack. Josh L has it. I'll have Josh L send Rebecca Page the sample pack, and we're gonna give away the Weller Special Reserve liter bottle again. Darrell, pick another number, buddy. Oh, Josh L's picking a number already. Let's go 51. Marty, who is number 51? We'll give that the Weller Special Reserve from Darrell. So I'll tell you this. Here's the categories for the blends this year. We have American whiskey, world whiskey, and then we're going to have the Frankenstein blends, which could be a mix of anything you fucking want. So those are going to be the 3 categories this year. We'll see how it goes. Really, depending on how many we get of each blend, we'll see what categories we'll move on. American whiskeys I usually get the most of. So the bourbon rye blends or the bourbon blends or just the rye blends, whatever those are I usually get the most of. But I want to do a Franken blend category where you could take anything you have and blend it and see if you can make something good. So it'll be a good challenge. Winner number 5 is Robert D. Robert D, congrats. We're going to get you the Weller Special Reserve, the liter bottle. Robert, send me a message on at themashanddrum@gmail.com. Congratulations. So Rare Character goes to J-Max. Space Jam goes to Mark Mace. I'm sorry, Spice Jam goes to Mark Mace. Weller Special Reserve goes to Robert D. Top Dog gets the Todd Ritter sample pack, and Rebecca Page gets the Mash and Journey sample pack from Josh L. Man, this was a night. Tune in next week as we do another voting tournament live in the. I love when you guys get involved in the chat. We're going to go through some old dusty bottles. I think I'm going to get Dusty Dan to come on with me. We'll sip some Dusties, have a good time. You guys get to vote on which Dusty bottle will win out in the tournament. I can't say thank you guys enough for all the support. This was a lot of fun. C919 coming in with the win. C918 very close behind, still my favorite, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out and drink this old granddad. Cheers, guys! Thank you for all the support. Head on over to Women of Whiskeys. There's some crazy shenanigans going on over there. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. As I always say, it's not about the whiskey; it's the people you share it with. So, cheers. See you next week right here on the Mash and Drum for the live Dusty Bottle Tournament. Cheers, guys. See you real soon, guys. Love all of you. Take care.